Welcome to Pete's World of Poisonous Plants. Today we're exploring the fascinating history and science of toxicology, the study of poisons, from its earliest beginnings to the modern laboratory. The very word toxicology comes from the Greek toxikon, meaning arrow poison. Long before laboratories existed, hunters and warriors across the world were experimenting with plant toxins. Ancient tribes in Africa and South America dipped their arrows in extracts from plants like curare, while in Asia, aconite or wolfsbane was a weapon of choice. These practical uses of poison marked the first steps in humanity's understanding of toxic substances. The first documented attempt to systematically study poisons came from King Mithridates VI of Pontus in the 1st century BC. Fearing assassination by poison, he experimented on prisoners and on himself with controlled doses of toxic plants and minerals. From this came the concept of Mithridatism, the gradual self-immunization against poisons, a practice that has fascinated toxicologists ever since. In the 1st century AD, the Greek physician Dioscorides compiled De Materia Medica, one of the most influential medical texts in history. It described hundreds of plants, their medicinal properties, and their toxic effects. Plants like hemlock, hellebore, and mandrake featured both as remedies and as deadly risks. His work became a cornerstone of medical knowledge in Europe and the Middle East for over a millennium. By the Renaissance, poison had become as much a political tool as a medical concern. But it was the Swiss physician Paracelsus in the 16th century who revolutionized thinking. He famously declared, "All things are poison and nothing is without poison. Only the dose makes a thing not a poison." This principle, that toxicity depends on dose, not just substance, remains the foundation of toxicology today. In the 18th and 19th centuries, toxicology moved firmly into the realm of science. One key figure was Mathieu Orfila, a Spanish-born physician working in France, often called the father of modern toxicology. In 1815, he published Traité des Poisons, which established systematic methods for detecting poisons in the body. His experiments introduced chemical analysis into forensic investigations, providing evidence in criminal trials and laying the groundwork for forensic toxicology. Scientific advances soon revealed the chemistry behind plant poisons. Digitalis from the Foxglove was found to strengthen the heart, though in the wrong dose it can stop it. Atropine from deadly nightshade became a valuable drug in ophthalmology and anesthesia. Morphine, codeine, and other alkaloids from the opium, poppy became cornerstones of pain relief, though also sources of addiction and abuse. Each discovery reinforced Paracelsus's principle: the line between medicine and poison is the dose. In the 20th century, toxicology expanded into new frontiers. Analytical chemistry developed tools to detect toxins at trace levels. Pharmacology and biochemistry revealed how poisons act at the molecular level, how cardiac glycosides interfere with sodium-potassium pumps, or how cyanide blocks cellular respiration. Toxicology also became essential in public health, regulating pesticides, industrial chemicals, and pharmaceuticals to protect both people and the environment. Today, toxicology is a multidisciplinary science. It spans forensic investigations, clinical medicine, pharmacology, environmental health, and even space travel, where researchers examine how toxins behave in microgravity. Modern laboratories can detect toxins at parts per billion, and we now understand not only how poisons kill, but also how they can heal, transform into medicines, or persist in ecosystems. Yet the roots of toxicology remain in plants. From foxglove to yew, from hemlock to belladonna, these species have been our teachers for over 2,000 years. They remind us that nature itself is the world's first chemist, and that every cure and every poison has a story. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the history of toxicology. If you found it interesting, please like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the world of poisonous plants.